Can you buy decent quality sound for as little as $5? If you asked me this question a month ago, I would say no, you can't. So what has happened in that time? I got the Monk Plus earbuds by Chinese company Venture Electronics. They're featured on mass drop for $4.99, and I bought them out of pure curiosity to see how much can you get for so little. On the paper, they make a pretty good impression. The frequency response starts at 8 Hz and goes all the way up to 22 kHz, and the driver's sensitivity is advertised at 112 decibels. The wire measures 120 cm and ends with a gold-plated mini jack connector. Monks come in a plastic bag with a picture of the company's CEO, along with a rather bold statement that it's the best $5 ever spent on audio gear. Inside the bag, you'll find a set of sponge covers in red and blue. The earplugs themselves are made of plastic and are painted red with a subtle branding. In general, they seem pretty well built, but at the same time they definitely feel cheap. They cost $5 after all. Sponge covers are pretty tight and you have to struggle a little to put them on. Doing that, you have this feeling that you will tear them apart, but they are surprisingly strong. To be honest, I'm not a fan of earbuds. I prefer earplugs phones such as my J's 3 or proper cans. Still, the Monks are somewhat comfortable if you're using them for less than an hour. I tested them on a Sound Blaster X7 sound card, a cheap headphones tube amp, and my Huawei P8 smartphone. In case of the first two, the source was the Raspberry Pi with HiFiBerry DAC Plus or Digi Plus boards, powered by Volumio. I'm comparing the sound reproduced by Monks to the J's 3 and Creative Urvana Live cans. While testing, I listened to a variety of tracks from popular through classical or either in FLAC or WAV format. So how do $5 sound? I started from the English Riviera by Metronomy, and the Monks got off to a pretty bad start. Highs lack the resolution, notes played on the guitar would merge with the mids and totally lose all the details. The J's 3 do a much better job, not to mention the calls. There was enough bass in all Daft Punk's tracks, but it wasn't as precise and juicy as it was on Creative's cans. But this is understandable given the substantial difference in the size of the driver. Classical music sounded just okay. After the initial testing, I continued using the Monks daily with my smartphone. After a while, I tried playing Metronomy album on the tube amp again and was pleasantly surprised. The sound was much better. These Chinese earbuds really had to break in. They still lose to much more expensive J's or Creatives, but for $5 they sound quite good. So can you buy decent quality for $5? It turns out yes, you can. But it's worth to do your homework and read some reviews so it's not money down the drain. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.